Hey, it's Carol, and welcome to video number 2 of the series Why Belize. And I just wanted to cover as to why we decided on Belize after we've done a lot of island shopping. I know I covered a lot of points in the last video, but when you start getting involved in actually building in another country, there's a lot of things that go through your head. So travel time was important to us because we worked on other investment projects, and some were right here in the backyard, others we had to travel from state to state, and it can get very costly. Even though a lot of it is a tax write-off, you just have to figure that into the budget. So the fact that we can fly 2 hours there from Miami was very appealing. Community, it was very important to find the right community, because out there in Belize there's a lot of projects that start and stop. They run out of money, other conditions happen, so there's some projects out there that start and stop, and we wanted to make sure we were in a well-established community that was not going to have that issue. And we just felt super comfortable with the staff because they had such great knowledge and have been down there 20 plus years on and off, and then planted themselves, I want to say about 8 years ago, where they've opened up a lot of realtor offices there. And we just felt like they just knew what they were doing, and if we had any questions, they would be able to guide us to the right people and to the right places. So that was huge, because not only is it English speaking, but to able to trust somebody on the referrals, and every referral they have given us has come through with flying colors. We're very pleased with all the referrals. The other thing you got to think about is utilities and water. This particular community that we're building in has filtered water, and the utilities are accessible. And if you don't have the utilities and have just the roads laid, it could be a long project. So they have a system. It is a gated community, and I just like that they have Street 1, Street 2, Street 3. You can pick whatever lot you want anywhere, and you can start it when you want to, but they do have things laid out to where they're putting those utilities in based on where those houses are located. So for instance, we're building on Street 4, which is well established, already has the utilities there. That house most likely is going to finish before the other one. On Street 5, it was still very new. We're like the first ones to go out there. So they literally had to build the seawalls for the boat, because we're going to have a boat slip, and they have to get the utilities out there. So surprisingly, both homes are pretty much going up at the same time, but I'm pretty sure that Street 4, that one's going to go up before the other. And we decided to do a sale on the first one and take those profits to roll into the second one, so we can fully furnish it and get it ready for Airbnb. And I feel very good about our return on investment. And that's another thing that attracted us to that area, is the fact that here in Florida, it's very hard to find those kind of returns right now. They might be popping up in the near future. I don't know. We'll have to see how this market plays out. But in the meantime, we know where we can gain our greatest profits, and that's over there in Belize. Cost-wise, we felt that it was very reasonable. Again, we're comparing it to this market here. We can definitely get a lot more house, and we've always lived on waterfront, so we can appreciate the waterfront properties that we have there. So that was important. Also, we're close to town, and you have to look at the fact that if you are going to be there for any length of time, that you're going to have access to grocery stores, and there they drive golf carts. So having golf cart facility to rent from, and just all the amenities that you look for living conditions. And then also the airport. The airport is super close. So when you go into into Belize itself and take that puddle jumper or that water taxi over to the island, um, there's a little airport there, and it's maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes max to get to our door where we're building. So we feel like we strategically planned ourselves in the right place at the right time. And it's still not too late because they are opening up phase 2 and selling like mad over there. Many investors are like buying multiple lots right now and going to be building on them. One bought an entire island and they're going to build a bunch on there. So it's pretty exciting, and I'm more than happy to share the details with you and guide you and connect you with the right people. So feel free to reach out to me on this video. I'll put my contact information down below.